we would expect Tanya Binkley first time to have her hands full with Tracy Anseth, the two-time TSN Pins Game champion, but she's showing herself very well so far. Spare and a strike.
Ooh, another miscue again. This time, same thing she did in the first frame. Just drove it right over on the right-hand 3-pin, took only that pin out. Back in the first, she was able to convert it. See if she throws that good ball again. Her ball works down the lane, moves a little right to left, and is left with the 26 count on her strike and an open frame in the third.
Tanya, not that long out of Youth Bowling Council, which is now known as Youth Bowling Canada.
Okay, 13 count. Tracy now to respond to that through the solid strike in the first. Got tapped for the corner pin on the right side in the second. Repetition, repetition, repetition. Just does this again and again and again. Smooth arm swing, good lift through the shot, hits her target, the great pin action. Sets it up nicely now to take advantage of that open frame in the third by Tanya.
Boy. 3 strikes and a spare. And there is Len. That's Tracy's husband, and you know, it says a lot. And you see that in their profiles. They share, they talk about the game, they both bowl. And that's sometimes not easy to do, and that was a tough break for Tanya, because you would think sometimes it would lead to maybe arguments, heated discussions, but to have that other person to play off of and appreciate the way you play.
And they both bowl at a very high level. Len is quite an accomplished bowler as well. Yeah, it is. It's mentoring of sorts. So converts the spare. Now, try to avoid letting Tracy run away with this. Got to post a strike. Now it's not going to stay up. So her third miss now. All on the left lane. Previous 2 were just the 3-pin that she punched out on the right side. This time pulls it over and takes the 3-2 off the left. And
got it
to square it up. Yep.
Very nice. I mean, she's just had the one open. That came in the third. But those strikes now 2 up for Tracy Anseth.
And this is where the pinfall just grows, huge amounts. Possibility to add 45 to that third frame. Not going to be. So can't take advantage of it right away. Gets the 35 count.
Tracy is a grade 3 teacher at Cut Knife Elementary. Mark every time out.
Big spare there, boosts the pinfall advantage to 36. Both players with spares in the 5th frame. And she was working on 2 consecutive strikes, gets it over to the left side to convert, and now leads off in 6. Oh yeah, all the way.
Yeah. Well, you know, she talks about, and it only comes when you play as often as she does and for a long time, being comfortable up there, whether it be comfortable just the way the ball feels in your hand, comfortable in the way you approach the line. It's just for her now repetition. Very nice too, Tanya, to come up with the strike to match her. She needs to get something going, but you talk about any sport, it's about the muscle memory. It's about repeating, repetition, isn't it?
Experience is a great teacher. When you've been out there under the lights and under the pressure and stuff and have been successful, it's like, oh, I remember how I did that. I just relaxed and rolled.
Oh, there you go. Now let's tell you a little bit about Tanya's. As we say, just out of youth bowling, she's appeared twice at Canadian Nationals. Last year, when she was at the Canadian Nationals, she was voted to the All-Star team.
240 plus average at home when she bowls in her weekly leagues.
That's just an explosion there. So we've got a great game going here now. Both bowlers with spare and 2 strikes up.
36 pin advantage still for Tracy. That one's going to be kind of a confidence builder for her because she got that one into the right side. I think she just managed to get it over there and got great pin action. So suddenly the target looks a lot bigger. Here it comes. Oh, we had to look at that one for a second.
Yeah. It raises a point for me. Do you want the ball to do some work, or do you want the explosion of the pins to do it?
You want that ball, whatever side of the head pin you hit it on,
you want to track
you want
over?
that ball to be taking out that right corner for sure. Pins do the work on the other side.
You got one, needs it now, needs it. Come on. No, she'll leave that left corner, and that will hurt.
Still possible 300 pace here for Tanya. Gets the good count on that first strike. Does a good job on the conversion. And now we'll need a little help from Tracy, but she sets the stage here in the 9th. Try to throw that one good shot. Tracy not even bothering to watch. Just got it close.
Oh, that's a bad break. Come on.
Just moved real sharp at the end and kind of left that left corner out there. Good count though. 220 through 8 frames. Opportunity for the spare in 9. Want to put the mark up here. Uh-oh. Disaster in the 9th. It's going to be an open frame. Drops her potential down to 280. Tracy Anseth, 380 possible.
Tell you what, though, we've seen her now this week. She looks very talented as she gets her 15. Bright future. Remember last week, Ashley Miller from Red Deer. The potential that she has, the future looks very bright for women's 5-pin.
Exactly. Tracy now, 3 strikes.
No, make it 4.
Match is all hers. Has 290 right now without throwing another shot. Just a question of how high it's going to go. Left corner. She had a right corner back in the 2nd frame. Missed the middle in the 5th, but converted for a spare. Strikes every other time out till the shot.
She's averaged 276 in her TSN appearances, and she's at 318 now and counting.
Got the spare working, so it's 333 plus the count of this ball.
Wow. Very impressive. But really, we wouldn't have expected anything less from Tracy Anseth, as we say, a 2-time pins champion, a 346.
And another veteran moves over.
Yeah, moves on. And full credit to Tanya Binkley from Handler, Ontario.
What the difference might have been with perhaps a mark there, just leaving Tracy something to look at. But the open frame in the 9th just spelled the end. One more to finish it off in a 280 game. Last shot coming up. 35 count for 270.
270, which is 30 better than her league average at home at Chico's Bowl and Bonaventure Lanes in Valcaron. But Tracy Anseth, what a card that is. Not an open. She only had 2 spares. A 346 means she'll now face Tammy Herman.